How you guys doing today? My name is MTG Atlas, coming at you with part 2 of my Dragon's Maze pre-release video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you the deck I made with the Dragon's Maze cards that I got, and as well as how a pre-release works. So when you first get there, you're going to get a box like this for $25. Inside the box, you get 4 booster packs and 2 guild packs. The 2 guild packs will consist of one of the guilds that you picked, and then the other guild will be your ally guild at random. So the guild I picked was Orzhov, and I got Golgari at random. And you basically make a deck out of that. So the deck I made, I stayed true to the guild and the ally guild. I did Orzhov and Golgari. So let's start with that. For 1-drops, I had only one creature, was Drainpipe Vermin. Get the focus. Yeah, so Drainpipe Vermin was my only 1-drop as a creature. This card actually worked pretty well for me, because people didn't want it to die, because then I could just pay the black and have him discard a card. And I remember one match, I just kept poking this guy for 1 damage until I won, pretty much. And for my second 1-drop, wasn't instant. I had a Mending Touch. It's 1 green, and it just regenerates a target creature. I use this on my extort cards, because I only had 2 of them, so if those dies, pretty much the deck just relied on swinging power. I had a Basilisk Screecher as a 2-drop. Gutter Skulk. A Vizkopa Guildmage. I used his first effect a lot more. I don't think I ever used his second effect. That life gain was just really helpful sometimes. Here we have a Boros Mastiff. Its Battalion just gets it lifelink, and it's a 1 colorless, 1 white for 2, and it's a 2/2. Here we have just a basic chump blocker. I put in Bane Alley Blackguard, 1 colorless, 1 black, and just a 1/3. Some removal, Executioner Swing. I use this every time. Great card. Golgari Charm. I use this to get rid of stab wounds, or just, like I said, just regenerating the creatures with extort. And the next 2 cards were pretty much the all-star. Was Fido Burst, 1 colorless, 1 green. Target creature gets +5/+5 until end of turn. I think every time I won a match, I've used this on my Basilisk Creature, because what I would do was I would Basilisk Creature, Fido Burst, extort, then swing for 6 in the air, so they would take 7 damage in 1 turn. And on one guy, I used it twice in one round, and he got mad at me because that's how I won, and he called my deck cheap. But it's the cards I got, so it's the cards I used. Stonefair Crocodile. This didn't really help all that much, but I did get its lifelink ability to go off a couple times. Here we have our second extort creature, was Basilica Guards. Now I only had 2 extort creatures in this deck, because that's all I had. I didn't get anything Orzhov from my Dragon's Maze packs. We have Sewer Shambler. Everybody I versed was splashing black, or their deck was black, so this got through every time. Hazardous Snare Squad. This card was actually amazing. Since I was running black, white, green, every time this card attacks, I pay white and I tap target creature. So I got through with a lot of my cards, because I would just tap, like I remember my opponent played a Rurik Thar. I played this, and then next turn I attacked with it. I tapped Rurik Thar so he couldn't block, and that's what helped me win the match. Stab Wound, great card. Another removal card, Putrefy. This card got rid of, what did I use this on? I use this on a Rurik Thar. I use this on an Alms Beast. So, yeah, I took the 6th life from the Rurik Thar, but trust me, getting that thing off the field is a lot more efficient than keeping it on, because that card is just ridiculous. Orzhov Cluestone. 3 colorless, add white, black to your mana pool, and then you pay a white, black, and sacrifice a draw card. I really liked the Cluestones, just because the ability to pitch it whenever you want, just to draw an extra card, was great. So pretty much when you're done using it, just pitch it, draw an extra card. I also splashed red for Rakdos Cluestone. This is my only red source. The only reason I splashed red was because all of the fuse cards that I threw in here, their counterparts were red. So, and I only needed one red mana to get them off. So here we have a Golgari decoy. I loved this card so much. It was just this card also helped me win a match. Ubulsar Gatekeepers. I couldn't get his effect to go off because I didn't ever control 2 or more gates, and if I did, I didn't have him. But so he was just a 3. He was just a 4 drop for 2/4, really. For our 5 drop, we have Golgari Longlegs. Just like a 5/4 body. That's pretty much what I used him for. And our boss monster was Opposite Ghost Council. You guys know what this does. Pretty much every time I got him out, my opponent just like looked me in the face, is like, "Come on, seriously." For fuse cards, I have Alive and Well. Every time I've had this card, I've been able to fuse it. So I would put a 3/3 green centaur token, and then I'd gain 2 life for each creature, because when you fuse it, it goes from left to right. So there were times where I'd gain 6 life or 8 life, and I actually gained 8 life in one match, and then my opponent just scooped and dipped because he just didn't want to deal with the extra 8 life gain. Toil and Trouble. I got to use Toil a lot. I never used Trouble because when I had this, I never got the Rakdos Cluestone. Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life. It was great with this deck because I was always gaining life, so the 2 life loss wasn't really all that significant to me. And then a rare fuse card I got was Flesh and Blood. I actually got both of these off at the same time once, and that didn't win me the match. I actually lost the match when I did that, but I got my opponent down to 2 life before I lost, so it's pretty good. What I did was I threw the counters from my opposite onto my Basilica Screecher, and then I chose the Basilica Screecher as the target creature I control deals damage equal to its power. So that was pretty good. I ran 4 swamps, 4 plains, and 4 forests. Now this deck had 41 cards in it because I didn't want to run 3 forests. I mean, even though my green mana base wasn't that expensive, I could have done it off 3. I don't want the chance of getting green and just not drawing my forests, so I ran 3, 4 actually. 1 Orzhov Guildgate, 1 Golgari Guildgate that you get with the guild pack, and then I pulled another Golgari Guildgate out of my Dragon's Maze booster pack. So that was the deck, the 40 card deck. How'd I do? I went 3-0, and then into the 4th round, I lost my first match, and then I just kept losing after that. So at the end, I went 3-3, and I got 13th place out of 57 people, which wasn't bad. But if I won my last match, I would have went 4-2, and I would have got top 8. So that kind of annoyed me. But then also it was 7 o'clock in the morning, and I just couldn't deal with that anymore. But so I won 1 pack. So at least I came out of there with something. Can't complain with that. And some of the rares I got out of the booster packs was here we have Underworld Connections. This came with the Golgari Guild pack as my rare. I didn't throw this into my deck. I got Tajik, Blade of the Legion. I got Render Silent. I also got Catch and Release. And I got a foil Debt to the Deathless. I would have thrown this into my deck, but this was the card I got with the pack that I won, so I didn't have this. But this card is, I actually like this card a lot. I mean, yeah, it's pretty expensive, but I actually have an Orzhov deck, so I think I'm gonna throw this in there and see how well it works. and I got not my only mythic. My first mythic was Savage Born Hydra, and then I got the regular Maze's End. And here we have the promo Maze's End that you got from the pre-release. And, of course, the shitty foil planes, which everybody and their grandma is complaining out because, let's face it, it's a foil planes. There's not much else to say about that. That's pretty much what it is. Yeah, that's pretty much that. I went 3-3. Not the best record. I wasn't too happy with it, but I was undefeatable for the first 3 rounds, so I was kind of happy about that. So stick around, guys. I've got much more videos coming, and I'm gonna show you. I'll probably show you my Orzhov deck or my girlfriend's mill deck, or something like that. So be on the lookout for that. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and like the video if you haven't already. This is MTG Atlas. See you guys later. Have a good day.